Hello, Darby Reviews here. I'm doing an update to my PlayStation 4 collection, which I hadn't done in almost 2 years. I think it's been almost 2 years. Um, Starting with the Atari Classic Volume 1. I guess this is worth being in your collection if you don't have an Atari system and you want to play some old retro games. Um, yeah, some of these games are actually pretty terrible. Um, Volume 1. Volume 2, you see I got these pretty cheap actually. And Volume 3, really good Power Rangers game. It's a fighting game, Battle for the Grid. Even though there's like DLC in there and there's the roster is kind of slim, but you have to like buy all the characters. Uh, this black case is actually Marvel vs. Capcom, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Pretty hard to find now on PS4 and Xbox One. Battle for Bikini Bottom, it's a remake, rehydrated. I hadn't played too much of it. I played maybe an hour of it. So far I like it. Some people gave it mixed reviews. You know me, Mortal Kombat 11, of course, and Mortal Kombat XL. The Crash remasters, of the first three games. My favorite one being the second one. Really good remakes. I'm horrible at them, but this is the new one. I hadn't played too much of it. So far, I liked it. And then the racing game, really good, except for the microtransaction part that they put in there. Of course, the phone would be ringing. Injustice, the PS4 version, basically the sort of HD version of it on the PlayStation 4. Pretty good game. Injustice 2, Legendary Edition, with all the content. Street Fighter Anniversary, that has Street Fighter 1, Street Fighter 2 in all their versions, Street Fighter 3 in all their versions, Street Fighter Alpha, Alpha 1, 2, and 3, Dead or Alive Last Round, and Dead or Alive 6, that should have more content, but it doesn't. They took out a lot of content that was in the previous games. That kind of annoys me, but, you know, it's a good game, but it just does not have the content. And this game should have had more content, and honestly is a really good game, but it just doesn't have enough content in terms of, like, characters that they could have put in the game. Sonic Team Racing. And here's some of the sports games. So unfortunately, I couldn't find my WWE 2K. I think it was 17, 16 or 17. I don't know where it's at, so I'm not even going to bother looking for it. The show 16, 2K16 NBA, 2K18. A game that I want to throw in a trash can, NBA 2K Playgrounds 2. Is do not get this game. I basically want to throw this in the trash can. That's a fucking terrible game. The microtransactions, the graphics, the gameplay, everything is just wrong in the game. It's like NBA Jam, but not fun. And NBA 2K21. Doom, I have a funny story about Doom, this one. My brother got this game for me, and I got pissed off about it. He was like, why did you do that? He's like, I thought you liked Doom. I'm like, yeah, I like Doom, but I still have not played the game due to it having a ton of space, because I have a lot of games and the space issues. I need to get a hard drive thing for my PlayStation 4 Pro. Xenoverse, and unfortunately this one doesn't have a case for the second one, Xenoverse 2. I didn't really care for these really. Tekken 7, very disappointed in this one, especially when at launch. I still have not finished this game. I'm probably maybe like 20% done with this game, I think. I don't know how much content is in this game. The Lego Marvel superheroes. I like the Lego games. Lego Avengers. This was actually the first PlayStation 4 game I bought. It's not as good as the Lego Marvel 1 and Lego Marvel 2. It's basically the first two Avengers movies. It lacks content in terms of the game to me, because after I got done playing it, I'm like, well, what do I do now? But I still have not finished this one, the Lego DC one, the villains one. I have like Lego Batman and Lego Batman 2 and 3 for like the Xbox, but 360. Ukulele, I didn't really like playing this one, to be honest. It was kind of boring to me. I know it's like a kind of a, what do you call that? I know the like creators of Banjo-Kazooie had something to do with it, and even the voice of Banjo voiced the characters on here, but I didn't really care for it, to be honest. I have bought this game like years ago, and like 2 or 3 years ago, and I still have not played it for Big Planet 3. Same thing with Ratchet and Clank, the 2016 one. I've played the other ones on the PS2, but I have not played this one. Persona 5. I heard so much about this game when it came out, and I finally tried it, and it's just too, I don't know. It's not a game for me. Gran Turismo Sport. It takes up a lot of space on there, so I didn't play too much of it. I do like the series though. The second one particularly on the PS2, or not PS2, PS1. Oh, here's another Lego Star Wars Force Awakens. It's fine. Guilty Gear, XD2, whatever, or XRD Rev 2. Great game. And here's the new one that I haven't played much of, the Strive. So far, I think it's alright. Samurai Showdown, pretty good game, even though the online is not so hot. The Lion King and Aladdin remaster. The Lion King game is hard. Oh man. The Aladdin game is at least fun, but the Lion King game is just too frustrating to me. The Steelbook of King of Fighters 14. Underrated game. It should have won Fighting Game of the Year instead of Street Fighter 5, but that's just my opinion. I feel like this game has way more content and way more effort into trying to fix things on launch on the first year, because Street Fighter 5 did not even have an arcade mode when it first launched, and the online was terrible and everything. A game that I have yet to play, and I've had it for probably 3 or 4 years, Back to the Future, the game. I think it's by Tattletale Games. Really want to play it, but I just haven't been in the mood to really play it. Maybe today I might play it or something. Street Fighter 5 Championship Edition, the more content edition. They're probably gonna make another one, probably a PS5 version, probably. I got rid of my arcade edition and my vanilla Street Fighter 5 game, and I just got this version after a while. Oh, the dreaded Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Man, this game could have been amazing, but the story mode was terrible. The graphics are not really great, but the gameplay is pretty good. Like I said, the character choices, the online is actually decent, but there's nobody online. Nobody plays this game. And it's a real shame because this game could have been really great. Soul Calibur 6. Definitely an improvement from 5, but really not that much. It's a good game, but it gets boring after a while. Another game that I bought that I have yet to play. I got it for less than $20, and I played the original long time ago, Medieval PS1 game. Omen of Sorrow, kind of an underrated game. It's a real shame that nobody plays this game. It's a fighting game, of course, because you know me. If you know my channel and know me personally, I'm a huge fighting person. Unfortunately, there was not enough people played this game, so no more content dropped for it. Oh well. Dreams is basically the game creator. You can create a bunch of stuff. Got that one recently and only played a little bit of it. Samurai Showdown, the Neo Geo collection, basically all 5 of the Samurai Showdown games. Really hard games. I'm glad to get this game. Oh, a game that I regret getting. But basically the Mega Man ripoff game by one of the designers for Mega Man, if I remember correctly. But this game is not good. I deleted this off of my PlayStation 4 after like 30 minutes. And Fighter Z, great Dragon Ball Z, one of the best fighting games that came in recent year. Probably one of the best Dragon Ball games that they ever had. They still need to fix the online, but other than that, this game is really great. And that's it for my PlayStation games. I feel like I'm missing something, but I don't know. Suggestions on games I should get on the comment selection on my videos. Alright.